Now back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Gaston's White River Resort, and Barton Power Sports.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray. Rolling along on this, the last Saturday in November. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving on Thursday. Looking forward to rolling into December and open mic Saturday, next Saturday. I'm not sure where I'll be, if I'll be in the woods or wherever. I really don't know, but I'm still going to try to kill that deer live on the radio. But some people, it might probably be easy to go fishing and catch a fish live on the radio. But that's too early for some people to get up and go fishing. So
I know you're not talking about me.
I'm not talking about you.
You're after deer, get deep in the woods.
Yeah, well, that's what I've got to do. I've got to get deep in the woods.
Forget food plots.
Yeah, the acorns are everywhere.
They're bad.
Oh, they're really bad. Hey, and you heard those voices. Ron Wong, Bill Cooksey sitting
Good
in.
morning, everybody.
And of course, Greg Ratliff is our show producer. We're talking fishing right now. Appreciate Deborah Hicks talking with us about soldiers on the water. And now let's switch over to a company you folks out there in the Mid-South know well about. And we're really happy, thanks to Ron Wong and his many connections. He's got 3 or 4 friends on Facebook, I think. I think they're double. I think some of them have already passed away. He's got so many, But Chris Lindenberg is on with us. He is the CEO and the owner of the Jean Larew. Bobby Garland. Good morning, Chris.
Good morning. How are you, gentlemen?
How's everything in Tulsa, Oklahoma? Okay.
Everything is doing quite well. Enjoying the holidays and either here this Saturday, either fishing or obviously listening to the radio or probably in a deer stand. I don't know. We still have gun season here.
Well,
that's good.
That's really good. Yeah.
And I got to tell you, I got to believe you guys are busy at the factory there.
Yes, they are.
Getting ready for spring shipments already.
Exactly, Ron. I want to take this time, Ron, to really appreciate you coming by and seeing the facility.
That's all I've heard. That's all I've heard from
you.
Yeah.
Chris, I will tell you, and I'm going to tell all of our listeners out there, I want everybody to go out to lroutdoors.com.
Yeah.
Because about Monday or Tuesday, there's going to be a video up that I shot at the Jean Larew factory that shows how a plastic bait is made, and it starts from the barrels of plastic all the way to the packaged product there at Jean Larew's, and it's pretty amazing the operation that you guys have there, Chris. I was most impressed with it.
Well, like I said, we appreciate you coming, and we welcome any of the press that want to come. And actually, when we have the Bassmaster Classic, which Tulsa will be hosting,
I'm going to be back.
Yeah.
It'll be in March, and we'll have open houses on Thursday and Friday.
I'll be back.
To the public. So, yes, we'll expect to see you, Ron.
He will be there. He will be there, Chris. And that's I've been to Tulsa many times, having gone to school to that college over in Fayetteville, Arkansas. And in fact, I saw the Righteous Brothers in Tulsa.
Awesome.
Oh, man, yeah. I got lost coming back. I got on the wrong interstate, but I got to see the Righteous Brothers in Tulsa. Tulsa's one of my favorite places. And I have to say this, Chris. Here we go. Before Ron takes over and asks you all the technical questions, I love salt. I'm just a salt person. I'm a salt down to the earth.
Yeah.
Is Jean Larew not no salt?
Jean Larew really knows salt when it comes to fishing lures.
That's right. That's right. You didn't know I knew that, did you, Ron?
I didn't know that.
Yes. They're the first people.
I am a little
one
surprised. Absolutely, they were.
Yeah, they were, and I've known that when I was in college. I did go and spend a lot of time in Tulsa. And of course, we're talking to Chris Lindenberg, the CEO and the owner of Jean Larew Lures, and he's 2006, I think, is when you became CEO. Chris, has it been the ride you wanted it to be?
Well, it's been a ride, but it's been a lot of fun, and we're I don't know if we're different than other companies. We're a fairly small enterprise, but we're a group of pretty dedicated individuals that really do want to make a product that people can actually use out there with themselves and their families and actually catch fish. that's our number one goal.
Absolutely, and you guys do a great job of that. And I mean, when I toured the plant,
tell us
it
about
was
that.
like a family in there, and all of the precision that you have in there, and how dedicated all of your employees are. They were just like family. It was very, very amazing. And I mean, the ladies that were packaging your products, there's a certain way that you want it done so it's displayed properly, and also to keep the baits and the soft plastics in good shape. It's amazing what they do.
Yeah, it's a little different way of packaging, and and a lot of our Garland is done that way. And actually, it turns out there's so much QC that goes into place when we're in production, from actually the operators of the machines to knowing that the right colors are the right ones every time, and then through the process as picking and packing, you go through all these QC steps, and any of these girls or any of our people that see that one's off-colored or doesn't have enough flake or whatever, it gets culled.
Yeah, I noticed that. And you know what? You just mentioned something there, Chris. You said culled.
Yeah.
What I was most impressed about in my tour there is the recycling program that you all have in place. Wow.
Yeah.
That's really impressive. Tell our listeners about your recycling program.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought it up. When I actually entered in this business, one of the main goals in the production side was to have a zero waste stream. So that was the number one goal that I stood up with, and with the soft plastics we have that we utilize, we actually do have to regrind our product to run it in our machines. We need regrind product and material. And the material that we can't regrind because maybe the streams were laminated and we have two different colors in that runner off the machine, and we're not able to regrind it to make it, to remelt it into the product again, which we can probably use about 50 to 60% regrind, recycled into our batches on our products. Mm-hmm. And which is a tremendous savings, obviously, and obviously cutting down waste. And then on the recycling of the ones we can't use because we've blended colors together on strings, that actually can be shipped to facilities we've been shipping for years to Mexico, and they remelt the plastic and put black dye into it and make shoe soles out of it.
Really?
Is that not cool?
Yeah.
That's so good.
So I could be walking around on some of your plastic then. I mean,
flip your foot up and look.
What's hitting me is, most of the big lure companies aren't making their stuff themselves at their headquarters. I mean, y'all are making your own baits in your own facility, and this is like a custom lure company on a big scale.
Oh, it's definitely
that's very
custom,
cool.
And our machines, as you probably will see on Ron's video, you'll see the machines operating, and there's three basic lures that we can make by color. One is obviously a solid color in our machines. The other one is where we have a gated mold, and where we're sending two different colors in, and the actual gate opens and it welds the two colors. So if you've seen lures that have a yellow front and a blue back, that's from a gated mold. Then the third one is one that's a laminated color, which many of our products are laminated, which means one color is on top of another, or half one, half the other. And it's pretty difficult to get that process lined up where you don't have overpressure on one tank or another one, and it rolls. But we're very proud of our laminating, and a lot of our Bobby Garland products are almost all laminated, and also our Biffle Bugs too.
Yeah,
they're all laminated. So those are the type of three different plastics that we can make with our machines.
Bill, I hope if you're going to the Classic, you'll make the time to go by and see the factory there. It's most impressive.
That would be very cool.
I can't wait to see the video. And again, we're talking to Chris Lindenberg. He is the CEO and the owner of Gene Larew and Bobby Garland, which we only got 2 minutes. We could spend a whole segment on Bobby Garland because I know you guys back in the summer purchased the Crappie Pro trademark and moved it into your family. And a lot of folks, think of Bobby Garland, you think of the crappie. So we'll have to do that on another show. But
we're going to do that.
Let's
and also,
do that.
Chris, down the line here on some other shows, I'm going to be talking to Jacob Wheeler about
Jacob.
the brand new 2016 Punch-Out crawl that he has helped design. And also we'll be talking to John Murray about how he convinced you all to have an 8-inch tattletale worm.
Yeah, that's a whole nother 2 shows, but I got to say one thing. Chris, do you need anyone to help you name your lures? That's my job. Okay, that's what I'm looking for.
I do, because of all the colors, and I will admit to you, I do not know all the colors. I have no.
You don't know all the colors. You're the owner, man.
I have no clue. And
Monkey milk is the best.
What's that?
Monkey milk.
Monkey milk.
Monkey milk is one of the most popular colors, and it's actually used by other companies, and I have no idea where monkey milk.
Okay, well that's my goal in life. When I get to be an old man, I want to name one fishing lure after me.
We can do that.
I don't know what it would be called, but it would
Ray Gray.
It would be red. No, it would be red.
Oh.
It would be red. Okay, like yours is orange. And
we can do that.
Okay,
we can do that.
Let's work on that. Chris, thank you again, buddy, for being with us on this Saturday morning.
I appreciate it, Larry, Ron, and Bill.
Thank you. We'll stay in touch and hope you have a great holiday season. Merry Christmas to you, and we'll talk to you next year, all right?
Super. Same to you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's take a break on Outdoors with Larry Ray. I'm going to come back and announce a little bit about our 12 days of Christmas promotion. So much going on in the Mid-South. We'll be right back on ESPN 790.
You can find out all about it on Outdoors with Larry.